Good morning. Welcome to Superior Sunrise. Superior Livestock Auction, America's leader in livestock marketing.
Good morning and welcome to Superior Sunrise, live from our studios here in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm Kirby Schnorr and I'm glad you've joined us this morning. We have a great show for you full of wonderful guests, starting off with world champion auctioneer Charlie Cummings to give us a brief update on the market, and ending the show with world champion auctioneer Ralph Wade to preview what we have to offer in today's auction. So grab a cup of coffee and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Central Montana raises the best calves in the country, in our opinion. So why not set the market on the first big sale? We have to have calves big enough so we can ship them the 1st of October. That puts them on the April board. Traditionally, that's when the prices are the best. And the June sale on the Corn Belt is the perfect fit.
If you're in the market for a good-looking, hard-working, no-nonsense ranch horse, you need to check out Superior Spring Horse Auction on Saturday, June 10th, beginning at 12:30 Central. The leader in livestock marketing does it again, bringing you this exciting offering with consignments from across the United States. There will also be a few fine stock dogs. Don't miss the Superior Spring Horse Auction on June 10th. For more information, visit superiorlivestock.com or give us a call at 800-422-2117.
America's leader in livestock marketing, Superior Livestock, is shaking up the Country Page with their online timed auction format, the Country Page Countdown. This bi-monthly auction will be hosted on Superior's trusted SuperiorClickToBid.com on the alternate Thursdays between Superior Livestock's video auctions. The next auction will be June 8th and will start at 10 a.m. Central. The consignment deadline is June 7th. The Country Page Countdown allowing you to take advantage of today's market tomorrow.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is world champion auctioneer Charlie Cummings. Charlie, it's the 1st of June. When I woke up this morning, I'm like, here we go. It's summertime and we're getting ready to hit the road pretty soon, but we're excited.
That's exactly right. We're definitely excited. I tell you, this is some great coffee we got this morning. How about these cups? You haven't been on the online store. Better get on there, right?
Better get on and check it out. We
Wonderful.
are selling these for $10, and there are new Superior mugs, and they're pretty sharp. Beth Bryan and Nancy Gill did a good
They did
job.
a fine job. That's right.
Well, let's get right into it. Let's talk about the summer. We're kicking it off today. We start in Fort Worth, then we'll be moving to Council Bluffs, and then we've got a calendar full.
That's exactly right. I tell you, we get started here today and just got about 18,000 cattle on today, and then we run off here for 2 weeks, and we're going to be in Council Bluffs, Iowa at the Corn Belt Classic, and that's always an exciting time. And then we go right into the tall grass sale, and then a couple days at Billings, and then 4th of July I'll be here, and we'll be off to Breckenridge. But excited summer run. Got a lot of cattle lined up. Deadline's already been here and gone for the Council Bluffs sale, but Billings is coming up shortly, so be sure to get your contracts in for that as well as the tall grass sale. But got a lot of cattle lined up for Council Bluffs, and we're excited about that. And I tell you, we look at this market, this little bounce up here the last couple 3 days, and I think it's pretty exciting times. I'd like to see us level off here and take a little bit of volatility out of the market, but I think we look at these feeder cattle and what they're bringing as well as the calves, and it's great to be in the cattle business, and it's great to be able to sell them at auction and get true price discovery.
And that's what you do at Superior. You get true price discovery, and that's why people like to market their calves the Superior way. And with all of our auctions coming up, you can check out our website at superiorlivestock.com. Give us a call. The ladies in Brush and in Fort Worth would love to help you consign your cattle, so give them a call at 800-422-2117. Switching gears a little bit, school's out. I know you said the kids they're home, their school's out, but things do not slow down. They're playing sports. Summer's kicked off.
Summer has fully kicked off. I tell you what, a lot of sports going on, a lot of baseball, softball, dance, and recitals, and all that wonderful stuff. But it's indeed a great time of year, and we've had some great weather, some storms throughout in different places, but it's been really, really nice.
I talked to my mom yesterday, and she said, in California, they have Texas weather. And I said, what do you mean by that? She goes, it's raining, and it's almost June. It never rains,
Right.
almost June, but they're not complaining about the rain. We're glad to have all the moisture out there on the West Coast, so it's nice to have that. But as I said, school's out, and that means it's scholarship time. So scholarship time for all of our graduating seniors. Whether you graduated or not, get online and check out our question. Apply if you're eligible. I mean, it goes a long ways. That scholarship, $6,000, it helps.
That's exactly right. I tell you what, the Buddy Jeffers Memorial Scholarship, like I say, if you're a Superior customer or a rep's a relation to a Superior customer, be sure to look at that on the website. It's a great opportunity for incoming freshmen in college and those that have graduated high school. So absolutely wonderful.
It definitely is. Well, I want to thank you for being on this morning, our last show in Fort Worth until we hit the road. Looking forward to that. When we come back, horse sale consignor Stacy Witter. Stay with us.
Leachman Cattle of Colorado focuses on breeding better cattle for their customers. They study bloodlines, EPDs, and performance data when planning matings to produce future bulls. And here's yet another opportunity to profit from what they've learned. Join Leachman on June 1st for the Leachman Grass Time Bull Sale, offering a high-quality set of Red Angus, Charolais, and Stabilizer bulls. This racehorse-style timed auction will be hosted on Smart Auctions and closes at 4 p.m. Mountain. For more information, contact Superior Productions. Leachman Cattle, providing an impact on the ranch, in the feedlot, and on the rail.
If you're looking for livestock equipment, whether it be permanent or portable, call Ackerman Distributing at 1-800-726-9091. They are #1 in the nation with portable wheel corrals. Also handle portable tubs and portable alleys, double alleys, loading chutes, manual chutes, hydraulic chutes. AckermanDistributing.com. 1-800-726-9091.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Like I said, a special guest, Stacy Witter, who's been a long-time Superior horse sale consignor. I want to thank you for being on this morning. Kelly Keller was really excited to get you out here and have you here this morning. Like I said, you've been consigning horses to the Superior Livestock Horse Sale for quite some time.
6 years.
That's a long time. So
long
let's
time.
get into it. I know you have horses on the sale this year, but
Yes,
before
ma'am.
we talk about those, what keeps bringing you back to the Superior Horse Sale year after year?
Yes, ma'am. You know, when I started selling horses 16 years ago, back then you had to send out VHS tapes in the mail to people, and you know, I've kind of always been with the technology, you know, and able to make the videos, and it kind of goes hand in hand with what y'all do. So it's just been, we've complemented each other very well, I think, and Kelly has been fantastic to work with in this sale, and you know, if I have a problem, she has a problem, she's great at communicating. She's just been awesome to work with, and we've done really great, so that keeps us coming back.
I know that's one thing Kelly has said, that every time we get video in or pictures of the horses, it's really well done. She always says Stacy gets the right lighting.
Yes.
She knows what she's doing.
Yes.
She knows how to showcase her horses in the best possible way, which is so great when it comes time to sell. So let's talk about it. Let's talk. I know we have some video up on the screen right now
Sure.
of horses that you're going to be offering this year. Tell us about them.
This is King. King is probably one of the coolest, most versatile horses I've ever put in the sale. You can do anything on him. He ropes both ends, he breakaway ropes. He would be perfect for high school rodeo kid. You know, you can see him here riding bridleless and kind of chasing the dog, and you know, he can sort cattle. He can just do anything. He's super pretty. You know, if you're looking for one with that pretty, you know, that's him. He's really, really, really broke, and like I said, one of the nicest horses I've ever put on Superior.
Switching gears a little bit, I know you've had people that have bought horses in the past. Has there been any feedback that you've gotten from them by purchasing through the Superior Horse Sale and from you guys?
Sure. Actually, just yesterday I got a phone call from a gentleman who is interested in some horses that I have this year, and he was referred from a lady who bought her horse off of us. I think 2 years ago I had a Palomino and white paint gelding that we sold through y'all, and she referred him to call me to buy one of the horses for this year. So that was pretty cool. That word of mouth is the greatest reference you can get.
Word of mouth definitely is, and I know that's one thing here at Superior. We do have such a large buyer base, and people look forward to that. Like I said, if you want to know about any of the horses that Stacy has consigned, you can check the online catalog that should be available later today or tomorrow at superiorlivestock.com, and be sure to get yourself a buyer's number when we come back to very special guest. Don't go anywhere.
Want a herd free of flies that can reach its maximum potential? Purchase Just a Fly through ChampionStoreUSA.com/shop or Amazon.com. You can also ask your local reseller. For more information, call 1-800-898-0987. Increase your production with Just a Fly.
We want a trust relationship with our customers. We want them to know that we care about them, that our products work, and we'll stand behind them.
To come back and purchase, to bid and buy their customers' cattle, they're very, very dedicated to a customer's product, and I think that creates a lot of longevity.
98, that's 63,000. Thank you.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Like I said before break, two very special guests with me today. Superior Livestock Representative Gerald Yeager and Superior Livestock Consignor Red Kitchens. I want to thank you both for being on this morning. Red, let's get right into it. You have a great relationship with Gerald. I'm not going to ask you any pressing questions on him or to give us any dirt on Gerald. I won't do that. I like Gerald too much. But you've been selling cattle for 25 years. Tell us how you got started with Superior and how you got started in the livestock business.
I think Gerald Yeager should have been a football coach. he knows how to recruit you. I was selling cattle along with just a few of the lick, and Gerald came along and he twisted more. Let me tell you how I got into this thing right fast. My daddy gave me a little old heifer, and when I was real young, and he made a deal with me, and when he made a deal, it was a deal. You didn't back out. And the deal was that he would get all the steer calves, and I'd get all of the heifers. She had 8 calves, and she had all bulls. I got one heifer out the crowd. And you would think your daddy would say, look, I'll give you half of them steer back. Not so. If it's a deal, it's a deal.
So what drove Gerald to come and approach you and say you need to sell cattle with Superior, and what's kept you coming back to Superior all these years?
Well, I live in a small community, and the word gets out. You know, you can't keep nothing hid around there. You know how ranchers are; they're gonna tell everything. So Gerald had heard about me, you know, and we rode up here on a tour, on a recruiting tour is what it was. And his wife came along, we all came down over at the old Holiday Inn. Yeah.
Radisson.
And it was at that kind of making of a friendship. It got to be more than just a business, it got to be a friendship, and that has been one of my assets, that when I get started with people, it grows into more than just it's not real, it's not good unless you got that kind of relationship. I give him a lot of problems, you know. He accused me of bringing them in too big, and he accused me of getting them wrong. He don't want them.
He owes me 1,000 steaks from guessing the weight.
He accused me of bringing in the Longhorns and all this stuff, but it's been a good ride, though.
Well, you guys have definitely built such a relationship. You might be a little modest when we go to talk about your cattle, but I can ask Gerald this. Gerald, tell us about the kind of cattle that Red sells.
Red, I want to tell you something about Red. He is a grass man, and that's what a cattle raiser. You sell your grass through the cattle. Well, he could be agronomist down at Texas A&M because he can grow grass as good as anybody. He's got some beautiful pastures.
Well, Red, since Gerald didn't touch on it, tell us a little bit about your cattle.
Well, yeah, the cattle, it's a combination of grass and cows.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have one without the other. I got a relative of mine that's got a granddaughter that's wanting to go in the cattle business real big time, and he told her when he was living, he said, honey, you got to learn how to grow grass before you start growing cows. So that's kind of the way I look at it. It's just a matter of management.
Mm-hmm. Well, it definitely goes hand in hand. I wish I had more time to talk to you both. I know when Gerald said he was going to bring you on, and you came in this morning and said, it's only taken me 25 years to get here.
Yeah, right.
Well, look at us. We're all in the same room, and it's been a joy having you on this morning. I want to thank you so much for being here. And when we come back, another great guest. Don't go anywhere.
Did you know that your cattle can begin to feel the effects of heat stress anytime the temperature reaches 70 degrees or above? VitaFerm Heat is a fully fortified vitamin and mineral supplement with the Amifirm Advantage that reduces heat stress in cattle by lowering body temperature. As an added bonus, Heat contains garlic, a natural insect repellent. It's about to be hot out there. Less heat stress means better performance. Keep them cool. Keep them grazing. VitaFerm Heat.
Calling all graduates, it's that time again to apply for the Superior Livestock Auction and Buddy Jeffers Memorial Scholarship. This $6,000 scholarship is rewarded to a graduating child or grandchild of a Superior customer or Superior representative. Deadline is approaching, so don't miss out on this great opportunity. For more information and the essay topic, log on today at superiorlivestock.com.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me are some folks from Missouri, Kurt and Joel Sporleder. I want to thank you guys for being here this morning. And before we get kicked off, let's give a good morning to your wife, Heather, and your daughter, Carson, back home. I want to tell them good morning and thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and everybody at the Cattleman's Cafe and at Unionville Livestock Market, I know they're watching, and hello to everybody up there, and sure appreciate all their support in their business and their friendship.
Well, let's dive right into it. Speaking of that, you've been with Superior Rep a little over a year. You said all the people back home, they support you in what you do. You're repping cattle for people in Missouri. You also own a sale barn. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, my wife and I have owned the Unionville Livestock Market since 1999.
Wow.
And as far as we're concerned, some of the best cattle in the country come out of northern Missouri and southern Iowa, and out of with some of the best customers and best producers around. So, yeah, it's a great opportunity, and with Superior, and it just it ties right into our core business. You know, where we can either market them through our auction ring there at Unionville Livestock Market, or we can market them through Superior Livestock, and our Superior Livestock base is growing pretty well weekly.
Well, you've been in the business for quite some time, Kurt, and so you've seen the changes in the market. What brought you to be a Superior rep a little over a year ago?
You know, Charlie Cummins and I have been friends for a long time, and Charlie would kind of ding me and say, you know, you should come along and join us on Superior, and so that's kind of how it started and stuff there. But you know, working with Superior, like I said, it just opens us up to so many more opportunities, and opens us up to throughout the whole United States, and that's terrific that we can market cattle for our customers that way.
I just had Red Kitchens and Superior Livestock Representative Gerald Dieger on, and they were talking about how great grass is for Red. He's a great grower of grass, and that's what makes a difference in his cattle. You were telling me before we came on this morning that grass, you are in grass country. So tell us a little bit about that and, just how it makes a difference in the kind of cattle that you guys have.
Yeah, in our country, it's majority grass country. There's a little bit of row crop, but not a lot. And with that, we have a lot of backgrounders that buy 400 to 600 pound steers and heifers, and they'll background them into yearlings, and we'll normally supplement feed them out on grass and stuff that way. But majority of our guys will be backgrounders, and we do have some good cow-calf men. But yeah, we're sure in grass country up there in northern Missouri.
Well, I know you guys have a set of calves on today, but you've been putting calves on for the sale for quite some time, usually every sale. I just want to thank you guys for coming down this morning. Wish we had more time to chat, but I want to thank you guys for being here, and I look forward to seeing you out on the road and at more sales. Joel, thanks for being here this morning. Broke away from the ladies back home, and got to come with Dad. Always a pleasure to meet new people and have you guys here. When we come back, another great set of guests. Don't go anywhere.
Central Montana raises the best calves in the country, in our opinion. So why not set the market on the first big sale? We have to have calves big enough so we can ship them the 1st of October. That puts them on the April board. Traditionally, that's when the prices are the best, and the June sale on the Corn Belt is the perfect fit.
The leader in livestock marketing is doing it again with the Superior Spring Horse Auction on Saturday, June 10th. Selling after the horse offering will be an excellent selection of a rancher's best friend, the working stock dog. This group of proven and finished dogs have exceptional bloodlines, a desire to work, and have been trained by the best in the business. Call today for more information or to register for your buyer's number, 800-422-2117, or visit superiorlivestock.com.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. This show has been full of wonderful, wonderful guests, and these ladies here with Rocking O Ranch are no exception. I just told you right now, I'm not going to talk that much. I'm just going to let you tell us your story. We have 3 generations here. Gerald Yeager is your Superior Livestock representative. Just tell us how you got in the business and where you guys are today.
I was raised in the business. My dad did business right here at the stockyards. He brought me when I was a very young child, and the first cow I ever bought, I was 5 years old when my sister was born, and we went to the auction sale, and a little calf came through, and I wanted to buy that calf, but I had no money. And so he handed me $1, and I bought that calf, and from then on, I was in the cattle business, and I still am in the cattle business, and I hope that my child and my grandchildren will stay there. And I love it. I love ranching.
I will tell you, that's one thing that Gerald and Will, when I was talking to him and he said you guys were going to be on, that you guys do love ranching, and you love being women in ranching, and that's what I love on this. So this is my first time I've ever had all women guests. So tell me, what is it like being women in ranching and being able to pass down the ranch to generations?
Well, I prepared for this, and I, got it all set up to where it would go from generation to generation. And it means a lot to me because my dad passed it to me, and I want to pass it on down. And the things that I have learned, I told my daughter, she was teaching school, and my dad told me, he said, if you want to get into the ranching, you're going to have to come and learn the ranching on the ground. Well, I did, and I went into business with him. This was after I'd gone to college and everything. And let me tell every person out there that if you want to be a rancher, it's not about cows and horses and dogs and stuff like that. It's about the business in it. That's what makes or breaks you in the ranching business. And so after I've said that, let me pass this on to my daughter.
Well, no, yeah, you're fine. And you've seen the challenges and that you guys have faced, so tell us about that.
It is challenging at times, but at times it's very rewarding, but you have to love it. And it means a lot that the girls are learning. And so I think Lola wanted to say something.
I love it. I love the ranching. I've done it my whole life. I can't wait to have it. I hope that's not anytime soon.
Yeah, to take on such a responsibility. I know building a relationship with the Superior rep is everything, and we always say here at Superior, we're more of a family than we are a business, and that's what you guys have noticed being in ranching. I wish I had more time to talk to you guys today because it's such a great pleasure to speak with all women who are part of the business. I want to thank you again for being here this morning, and thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. When we come back, World Champion Auctioneer Ralph Wade. Don't go anywhere.
Superior Livestock Auction will have an exciting, action-packed schedule for the summer season. Wrapping up June for our Big Sky Country folks is the second annual Big Sky Roundup in Billings, Montana, June 29th and 30th. This is where you can find the best Big Sky cattle from Reputation ranches from the surrounding areas. Always, for more information about any of our exciting summer sales, don't hesitate and log on anytime to SuperiorLivestock.com. Or give us a call in Fort Worth at 800-422-2117.
The cattle that top the market in Superior Livestock's video auctions are the cattle with a program behind them. We identify them during the sales with the value-added logos on the bottom of the screen. The buyers are looking for healthy cattle. They're looking for genetically superior cattle. They're looking for cattle with a good nutrition program, cattle that have been agent source verified, natural, non-hormone treated, GAP cattle. Some of those fit different buyers in their programs. So what Superior does is we identify those programs and then let the buyer decide what he wants to give for them in the auction format. There's a demand for program cattle, and it pays to utilize the value-added programs.
Rock and roll.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now with me is World Champion Auctioneer Ralph Wade. Ralph, we've had a jam-packed day already. We've had a full show with a lot of great guests.
I'll promise you, they've been in and out of here. I mean,
they have.
And we got a great crowd on hand today. We've got a lot of good cattle, of course, heading into our Council Bluffs sale. A little over 18,000 cattle here today, almost 19, and a good crowd on hand. I mean, you walk in there and it's just about standing room only right now. Just a lot of people here to see. We've got the horse sale coming up here before long. So a lot of things happening at Superior.
A lot of things happening. Like we said, we're kicking off summer with a bang. The crowd's filling up in there in that auction room, but talk about the auction today. Tell us what we're offering.
Well, we're going to start out, of course, with our Holsteins, our Core Andy Cross cattle, and then we're going to go right into region 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we're going to sell the yearling steers. The yearling heifers will follow that, and then we'll go right up into region 1 and 2. We'll sell our yearling heifers, our yearling steers, and then follow with the yearling heifers. And then while we're up there, we'll go ahead and sell the wean calves and then the calves on cows out of region 1 and 2, and then we'll head down to see our good friends down in Florida and cattle that are on the sale today, and then come back to Alabama and Georgia for a few lots there, and then we'll come back up to region 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll sell our wean calves and then our calves on cows and wrap up the day with the breadstock sale.
A lot of great cattle to be offered today. If you're in need of a buyer's number, go ahead and give Superior a call at 800-422-2117. I know we always say this, but there's no reason you shouldn't be watching the auction because you can catch it on television, online, on your phone, you name it. Visit SuperiorLivestock.com. And also when you visit SuperiorLivestock.com, check out our calendar for all of our summer sales and the Superior Horse Auction that's coming up.
You bet. Superior Horse Auction coming up. As I said, a lot of great things happening. It's on the road again. Talking to some of them in there, Joe and all of them this morning, I asked them, are you ready for a road show? And everybody's geared and ready. It's, it's time. We're going to get to see a lot of the good ranchers, and it's that time of year. The wheat crop is coming out. I saw combines running in the fields right on the Red River on the way down. So a lot of things happening in our country and our great industry.
They definitely are. And I feel like you and I were just on this show not too long ago saying we're wrapping up summer and here we are hitting the road again. But we always say it's a great time. We get to see people who never make it out to Fort Worth, so we get to see them at these different auctions and we look forward to that. Just remember today, after the auction, immediately after, we're going to have a little thing on the Leachman sale. well. It will be closing on the smart auction at 4 Mountain Time, so we don't want you guys to forget that. It's a smart auction thing that we've got going on. It's really great. Check out all of those auctions on SuperiorLivestock.com. Thanks for being on here with me, Ralph.
Hey,
wrapping
always
up a
a
great
pleasure.
show. It is. Stay tuned for auction. Thanks for joining us.